you can see how excited I am in the sense of like where the potential of these paintings.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's what I call Flemish painting compared to French painting. That all the other paintings, whether it be a Rosenquist, an Alex Katz, a Kelly or a Steller or what have you, they all seem to be closer together than that painting. There was something, with more the light than even the space. There was something in those paintings, in these paintings, that separate them. They're talking a different language. They are overtly pictorial. I mean, aggressively pictorial.
Right, right.
And I mean them to be pictorial in the sense that it's another modernist dirty word,
Right,
another modernist taboo.
Yeah.
That they're overtly pictorial. And that's why I said I think that these big paintings, and even the last ones, were aggressively pictorial in the sense that, but it's again working against another modern art taboo. I'm saying that there's other taboos. The taboo of pictorialness, taboo of an abstract narrative, the taboo of light, the taboo of, I can go down the list of everything that made art very rich. And then got purified out because it was seen as superfluous. I think the art world is paying the price for that. It was always an influence of popular culture and high culture. Be it Mozart or Beethoven or even the Baroque and all of that. There's always been a feed in and a feed out of high culture and pop culture. The truth is, in my opinion, is not only did Greenberg narrow the playing field radically and was a disaster for abstract artists, because there was a lot of abstract artists of my generation who, look, I was one of the fortunate ones who survived Greenberg. When you were an abstract artist and not in the Greenbergian fold in the late 50s and 60s, you were dead meat. I mean, you were dead meat. And I was one of the few people who, for some reason, survived the Holocaust of that kind. What happened was, in my opinion, and I've been grinding this axe for 30, 40 years, Greenberg made abstract art academic. Totally, utterly academic, and drove the reductivist logic to a cul-de-sac. And your bright kids saw it and would have nothing to do with it. It was nothing. It was nonsense. Put a dot here and another dot here and call it what you will. I used to tell my students, this is now 25 years ago, I said, art has arrived at a point of where everything's codified. A drip is poetic. Thick paint is passion. Hard edge is intellectual. And you can go down the list, and you can say, and everything's been codified. And if you make a hard edge painting, you have to be smart. You have to be intellectual. And if you drip, you have to be poetic. If you use thick paint, you're an expressionist. You're passionate. It's all been codified. So we live in an age that's dangerously mannerist, because everything's been codified. No? This for me, here, this is the first shot. Now, this is what I would consider a traditional, modern paint. By the time I get through with it, fucking around with it, with all the fragmentation and all the other shit that goes in there, it's going to start looking like this, and something else has happened. And I'm not sure what that something else is. What do you think of this painting? What bothers me is that I've gotten rid of the circle, square, and triangle, so to speak, all those objects, but now it's sort of like no straight lines. All of these boxes of paint are all coded with each one of these colors is an individual color. the technique is, I mean, crazy.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.